First gentleman, Mr. Bob Eaves. And my two sons, Emmett and Garrett, who have been part of this journey every day since I first entered public service. To all the family and friends and colleagues who are gathered here for this celebration, I say simply, there is nothing finer than to be in North Carolina. Today, a new administration begins, one that's actually different from any other. My presence before you represents a departure from our past. It is a new beginning. Today, I pledge to you that this new beginning is much more than symbolic. I accept this oath of office to serve as North Carolina's 73rd governor with complete resolve to meet the challenges before us directly and forcefully. With a profound sense of duty, I intend to do everything in my power to provide opportunity to all who live here, from Murphy to Manteo. You know, North Carolina has sometimes been slow to answer history's call. For too long, too many of us were held back by poverty, by discrimination, and by the lack of education. Our ability to confront these challenges is what has enabled us to continue to move ahead. More than 200 years ago, North Carolina widened the doors of opportunity by establishing the this nation's very first state-supported school, the University of North Carolina. Big thinkers staked our claim as a leader in research and learning, discovery at the Research Triangle Park. And still today, North Carolina is home to that park, the largest research park anywhere in the world. Prosperity is coming back to the old textile town of Kannapolis with the creation of a world-class biotech center that will provide thousands of jobs to our people. Our history books tell story after story of bold acts of leadership that brought hope and progress to our people. Now, it's time for us in the Old North State to confront new challenges. We are in the midst of a global economic crisis. People are actually worried about losing their jobs, about paying their mortgage, about their own personal futures. Now is not the time for us to hunker down. We cannot just cut back, and I will not lower my expectations for you or for the people of North Carolina. I feel the urgency, and I know that you do too. What we will do is to accept this time of challenge as an opportunity to think big, to dig deep, and to push ahead. What we do in the next 4 years will literally define our future. You have a governor who will speak candidly and who will act boldly. I'll focus on building on our core strengths and building up new strengths. That's what we do in North Carolina. No other state can claim to have turned the practice of hauling moonshine into the high-tech, fast-growth engine known as NASCAR. It took grit and toughness to establish prosperous industries in agriculture and manufacturing, but we did that. With innovation, we can take those same economies and create new ones in the life sciences, in defense, and yes, in green technology. We'll remain true to our commitment to education. Let me say that one more time because that's the most important role I will have as governor. We will remain true to our commitment to education. We will We will retrain our displaced workers, and we're going to educate our people for 21st century jobs. No child in North Carolina has permission to drop out of school. No child. We all benefit when learning is seamless from the high chair to the rocking chair. In this time of tremendous economic crisis, the people of North Carolina need and deserve a state government that works for them, not against them. We must take an old, outdated 20th century bureaucracy and bring it into the 21st century. It's time for government to invest more wisely and to run more efficiently. Government must be more accountable to the people. The state's business must be conducted in sunshine. That will inspire confidence, not cynicism. I pledge to you to be a fully engaged, hands-on governor. The people's problems will be solved when we listen to them, really listen to their hopes and their needs and their aspirations. Now, I can't do this alone. Let's all raise our expectations. You each and every one have a right to have really high expectations from me. And I, my friends, have high expectations of you. I call on each of you to engage as citizens. We will accomplish so much more working together, rural and urban, young and old, brother and sisters. And in these tough times, your neighbors really, literally, may need you, so reach out to them. As we begin anew, we do so with confidence because, after all, this is North Carolina. Here, in this great state, anything is possible. This is the place where in 1775, fearless patriots from Mecklenburg County were the very first colonists to declare their independence. This is the place where the men and the women of our armed forces, time after time, have proudly stepped forward to answer the call to defend our freedoms. This is the place where the daughter of generous and loving parents who didn't graduate from high school can stand before you today and take the oath of office as governor of the greatest state in the greatest nation in America. This is North Carolina. It's a privilege and an honor to serve you. I want you to know genuinely, as we embark on this new beginning, that I believe in the fundamental promise of America. In this great country, there are no limits to be anything or to do anything. With hard work, education, and faith, anything really is possible in this country and in this state. Even in these trying times, the American dream is alive. It lives in the hard work, in the sheer determination, and the sacrifice of our people. Together, we can race boldly into our future. God bless you, and God bless North Carolina.